time I got really depressed and suicidal, and I didn't really care much. I just thought, if it all goes wrong, I'll just kill myself. It seemed logical at the time. I know it sounds crazy now. I've been on hospital, treatment with fluoxetine and so on since then, which is an antidepressant. It's Prozac basically, and that seems to have done the trick now. I don't get depressions like that, even when it was all going pear-shaped in the flat. I didn't go like that, I just sort of came and told Norman what was going on, and he said, well, you'll have to move in here. And since he was a friend and so on, I decided that would be a good move, so I did. I just hope that if I do get to heaven, then it's full of people like Norman. Hello, Norman. Because that would be lovely. I suppose going back a long time to when I was married and the wife was alive, because I remember those because they were quite special. We didn't have much money, but we were madly in love with each other, and like you do, we spent what we could on each other, made each other something nice to eat, whatever. She sadly died a few years later. We were getting far too close for an ex-married couple, and her new husband certainly wouldn't have liked it if he'd known what was going on. And it wasn't quite going on, but it almost did, and that was almost too much, if you see what I mean. Anyway, I thought enough's enough, and knocked it on the head, and forgot about it for a while. And then I thought about her a few months later. I thought, I suppose I should ring up and see if she's all right. I think it was Christmas or something. So I just rang up. And I spoke to the new husband, sort of thing. And he said, no, you're too late now. I said, what do you mean too late? She's brown bread. I said, what do you mean she's brown? I said, that's ridiculous. I saw her months ago. But anyway, explained that she was dead. And she'd basically drunk herself to death. Sort of hope it wasn't too much of my fault for ditching her in that manner and so on, you never know. That was partly why I probably got suicidal myself for a while. Just what's the point, If that's the result I have on people's lives, it's not really good. Unfortunately, I don't think like that anymore, and that's kind of the drugs have taken care of and the doctors taken care of. He sent me to a few different therapists, I suppose you call them. I suppose that's true. Sort of, talking about this, that and the other, various cures and whatnot. I was still working at the time. Brought an end to that, really. And I had one or two decent clients that I took with me when the business folded, and I managed to keep them. But unfortunately, because of the nature of photography and so on, and the way that the businesses have gone, they've both long gone now, I think, anyway. One of them was Tupperware, and they went bust a few years back in America, so that was no more. And they were really my biggest earner, and I couldn't really keep going without them. and the other one was only a little one with bits and pieces sort of thing, but at least it was something. And they went bust as well, so then I had nothing really, so eventually I had to go and sign on. It's all a bit humiliating and embarrassing really when you've been working for that amount of time, especially in the same job as I was for years and years, because it was more in the nature of being what was wrong with me than the kind of psychological stuff, which was more, suicidal and that kind of, thing anyway. Which, as I say, that soon passed really. Touch wood, anyway, it won't be back. you don't want that stuff hanging around and never knowing when it's going to happen again. Now, or all that, it's pretty nasty. I wouldn't recommend it. But I wouldn't recommend suicide to anybody either. So there you go. I think for me it's something I've had difficulty assimilating since I was married really. I explained a bit about how that ended a bit sadly really with her committing suicide. Cause of that or in any way responsible for it, which I don't suppose I was, to be honest. Then it could have just been that I had trouble accepting it, I don't know really. For me, the meaning of love now is more a question of looking after Norman and therefore nothing of a sexual nature anymore, because I don't feel capable of having a sexual relationship, and haven't done for quite a few years now really. So I think it's probably down to age largely. It's okay, I'm alright with that, I don't know. But, it's not something I really terribly miss, to be honest. I mean, maybe I should miss it a bit more than I do. Maybe I was crap at it anyway, I don't know really, who knows. But to me it's not something I currently bother myself with. I know there are contenders and so, which is nice. It's always nice to have a bit of attention, but it's probably best left at that for the moment. It's been alright for me, it's been something to fall back on sort of thing, and something you can go back to. I'd like to do more of it at the moment, but I need to get my current living situation sorted out first, and the last sharing I did previously really was with Emily, and that was messed up because of And I couldn't just dump that on Emily, who was half my age anyway, because although she was sort of indicated that she wanted to, whatever, it wouldn't work anyway. But so she, in the end, with my say so, she phoned somebody up and made a sort of boyfriend by phone, whatever, and moved off to Devon with him because he was from down that way anyway. And her mum and her family are all from down there too. So we're still good friends, but she's an ex that didn't quite happen, you know, that kind of thing. That's why I consider it's all a bit too far in the past now for really me to make any difference about it. You know, you can't really ask someone else to, if they're not willing to sort of go through all those hoops that it would take. I mean, going to the doctors and so on, it wouldn't be much fun, I'm sure, for anybody, no matter what their age. So there we are. It's getting past that. Really, something like that.